Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are live with Duel Links Team Wars, Pharaohs versus X Factor. I am your caster, Heinz Ketchum, back from the dead. Man, this is my first match in Season 10. I am so excited right now. And my former team, the Pharaohs, are playing versus the X Factors. If anybody is unfamiliar with the rules of Team Wars, as this is a brand new season, we will be going over the rules. If you don't know, now you will know. Each team declares 5 players with 2 decks each. The decks have no restriction with the skill. Both teams then declare a starting player and the first deck. Each game is a 1 versus 1 game where the loser will have their deck eliminated. I cannot believe this graphic has a typo on it. My god, whoever made that, fired. The winner must continue with their winning deck until it is eliminated. The last player, the losing player, must either switch decks or choose to repeat. Once both decks from a player are eliminated, that team then picks 1 player remaining from their side until there are none left. I've been told the sound is pretty muffled. Okay, we'll just increase the volume until your ears bleed. Predictions are live. You can choose who you think will win this match. I know who I'm picking. You have 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, 10 minutes to decide who you think is going to win. I'll start things off. I am putting 1,000 gems on one of the teams. Yo, Zetsu, Hype Beast, what's going on? Duel Links Team Wars as well. What is happening? And let's get straight into it. The game player Swagonitis versus Raw. Sounds like my mic is in my pocket. It's not fixed yet. Only in the left ear. That's not right. Uh-oh.
Let's try this now. How do you guys hear me now? Somebody just got deafened. Alright, here we go. It looks like we have TG coming out from Swagonitis. That is the bottom player, is that correct? Oh my god, they're both using Bruno. How are we to know? Sound like I'm in a cave trying to contact the outside world. There's a loud humming or buzzing sound. That's personal. You can't know what that is. That's my electric toothbrush, alright? Screw Serpent into Power Gladiator alongside that Booster Raptor. So it looks like he's got a pretty good opening hand here. He had the Miscellaneous Chorus. And he's been screwing something here, and he's got the Raptor. Alright, going to send the Blade Blaster to the grave. Summon both the materials. And he's going all 3. Gonna get that summon negate coming with the TG Halberd Cannon. Oh, look it. We have an Animation. Do I even know what's going on? Absolutely not. This dude just summoned freaking Bumblebee out here. Now, I do know that this thing can float. He summons it in defense. 4K by 4K. He can float into a TG monster from the grave. Wow, 1 set? 2 set? That's your turn? Paleozoic Morella. Dumps a survivals and... But TGs aren't dinos? What the... Something fishy going on here. Draws into another back row. Is he going to swing into that face-down defense position monster? We have no indication. Thanks, Gola. And Yano, thanks, guys. It's a Raiden. Are we playing as Pure Lightsworns? TG versus Pure Lightsworn, or do we have a TG mirror to start things off? Tech Genus. Sung says it is a mirror. Now, I do notice that the card count on Swaganatus, you don't want to catch any of that, is a lot higher than Ra. Ra seems to be playing a much lower card count. A flat 20. Gawala, you can't say that. That's an adult word. Swings in, hits the Miscellaneousaurus. You guys can't see the artwork on this guy, but he is actually crafted together from a bunch of different dinos. It's all miscellaneous. Oh, I just got it! Guys, get it. Okay, listen to this. So, miscellaneous is like hard to identify, and he's saying that it's a dinosaur, a saurus, that's impossible to identify which dinosaur it is because it's a part of all of them. It's genius, really. Raid Raptor. Where is my Greek brother? You know, honestly, I'd have to ask. But it's probably quite late in the night for him, and I'm trying to get my timing back for my first game back. Forbidden Lance. Gonna keep that Raiden face up. But the breakthrough skill. But wait, there's more! Paleozoic Morella from the grave. Under my, Morella? Channel my inner Rihanna. Warn me if you see Chris Brown in the area, will you? Synchro Summon. Tech Genus Star Guardian. Sure would like to negate that effect. Oh, but the survival's end. Gonna summon 2 dinos from the deck due to the Paleozoic Morella and the Canadia. Yo, Viper DL with the subscription at Tier 1 supporting the referees, the league, the organizers. Thank you very much, Viper DL. If you guys haven't seen the new emotes for Duel Links Team Wars this season, take a look at them. Booster Raptor will be getting a search for probably a Screw Serpent in the end phase. I do know that this Dino TG deck, pretty much the only TG monsters that they main deck are the Screw Serpent and the Raid Raptor. Wulad is a Pharaohs team member, and he did indeed predict X Factors. It says reverse psychology, bet all my channel points on X Factors, so Pharaohs will win. Very interesting, and that's game, baby! Halberd Cannon! 1 shot, 1 kill. Swagonitis taking the game, putting Pharaohs in the lead, 1-0. Wulad says, I taught Swag TGs. I believe that. Bun saying that they benched the boy Zalug. Now he has to bet on Pharaohs. Pretending that he wasn't going to bet on Pharaohs all along. Yo, Taha with the Prime sub. That's 31 freaking months from Taha. And he says Heinz Pug. You guys can hear that? My gosh, I've never had the text-to-speech on. You guys know you can say some foul stuff on here now. Not that I would, like, endorse that kind of thing. I wouldn't say you guys should, like, subscribe and put a text-to-speech on that might potentially make me look bad or something, but, you know. I'm saying it's possible and that you should definitely not do that. Yo, Irving in the chat, what's good, my guy? Good to see you. X-Friends League gave me a little wave there. He said, hey, guys. Alright, Raw back on the table. 1 deck eliminated. But here he comes, ready to take on Swagonitis. Hype be surprised that his former teammate Shao's is on the roster. One thing I do have to say, I have a bit of disdain for this guy, Swagonitis, having no mat and no sleeves. These cards are just unprotected. And this appears to be Endless Trap Hell Ritual Beasts. Anybody got that Camille voice line real quick? Miscellaneousaurus from Swagonitis straight away once again. Miscellaneousaurus going to activate its Graveyard effect. Bring back a Tech Genus Raid Raptor. Prismatic, by the way. I have this habit when I play Tech Genus. Not that I know how to play this game, but when I practice with this deck, I have this habit of always picking. I have one Prismatic Raid Raptor, and I always pick that one from the deck. So if anybody were to play against me and notice that the one that I summoned from the deck wasn't Prismatic, they would know one of the cards in my hand as a result of that. The Raid Raptor hits the grave, will get a search for the Screwy Serpent. Damn, is that a Screw Serpent in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? But saying, I haven't played this matchup, but I imagine once Alti Pinky is there, it's mega annoying. Well, I would say a Halberd Cannon would pretty much shut things down, I would say. Like, if you can keep a Halberd Cannon face up, you could swing in. And then once they go to summon it again, can't you just destroy it? Because it's not summoned. You just negate the summon, right? They can't tag out. Guala is saying that he needs the Rebirth here, plus Morella and Prey, or just a Survival End setup. So I guess we'll have to see what Swagantis can pull off here. He is facing down 2 sets, and Kanahawk going to keep using its effect to basically Gold Sark Ritual Beast monsters from the deck to the Banished pile. This is really great that Ra has done me a favor, knowing that I've kind of been out of the loop in this game. He knows that I need a little bit of a hand-holding coming back into the meta, and he's like, you know what, I'll play a deck that's 10 years old. Thank you, Ra. That's a true friend right there. Another set from Ra. Swagonite is going to use that Paleozoic Morella. Look at the ticklers on this guy. Damn. Too bad you guys can't see the card art. And he does indeed have the powerful Rebirth, the most powerful of the Rebirths. Morella also going to hit the board here. Mid-battle phase, just everything coming out. Paleozoic Morella, important to note, summon on Chain Link 2, can't be hit with a Floodgate Trap Hole. And a Survival's End from the back row as well. That is 2 Prismatic Survival's Ends, by the way. We'll be able to special summon a dinosaur monster from the deck. He's going to go with a Miscellaneousaurus. Targeting down a couple of those back rows. He hits a bad aim. Wait, just hit the one? Oh, the second Survival's End in the end phase. There it is. Miscellaneousaurus targeted as well as the middle back row. Miscellaneousaurus in attack position was able to block his life points there. It was a nice little body block. He did hit a Breakthrough Skill. So bad aim and Breakthrough Skill down right now for Ritual Beast. 1 back row remaining. Was it... Did he hit the right ones, is what I'm going to ask. Charge of the Light Brigade. So his mill was a Raid Raptor and 2 Paleos, 1 of each Canadia and Morella. Adding Raiden Hand of the Lightsworn to the hand. Miscellaneous Source effect. They're going to activate once again from the graveyard. Banished pile looking like a Miscellaneous Source, 2 Survival's End, a Morella, and another Miscellaneous Source. Here's his graveyard, ladies and gentlemen. Powerful Rebirth, 2 Raid Raptors, 2 Paleozoics, and a charge of the Light Brigade. Another Raid Raptor coming out here. Alright, Star Guardian combos off. Star Guardian gonna special summon a monster from the hand now. He's got another Screw Serpent. How many screws could a Screw Serpent screw if a Screw Serpent could serpent screws? Yo, Tanai, how you doing? Wonder Bread Magician, I mean. And it is Ritual Beast Ambush. He's going to go +1 on this trap activation, my friends. And if that window is destroyed, it will bring back a thingy. Gowalla says this is game and he needs a spherical Revo. Ooh, lad says get what's coming. This Canhawk in attack position could be a liability. He does look like he's got a 7+5. If my math is correct, that's okay. Okay, I run out of fingers at 10. Okay, hold on. I gotta take my pants off. That's 11. Oh, it's an Onimaru. That's level 12. I was gonna get there. Here he comes, and that is game 4600 to the mouse. Swagonitis 2-0 with the Tech Genus deck. Well, that says 12? No. Oh, you can't have 12 wins, Swagonitis. Cheater. Okay, so Ra unfortunately going 0-2. There we go. Not 20. Just calm down. I'm still getting used to this new deck thing here. So we will have to see who X Factors is going to send in as their next player. Should put that Hawk into defense. Almost definitely. It's one of those things. You have to be aware of what you're going to run into in the Tech Genus matchup. You know, they have such a broad extra deck. You have the regular, you know, Tech Genus cards, the Halberd Cannon, the big assault dude, you know, the Blade Blaster. You have all these threats. You know, there's, you know, negates, and there's the summon negate. But then you also have just the regular toolbox, which could oftentimes have things like the Black Rose, perhaps a Hama. You can have an Onimaru like we just saw. You know, we have, you know, various level 6s and 5s. Like, you have to be really aware of what your opponent's extra deck might carry. And maybe he overlooked the Onimaru or thought that perhaps there wouldn't be access to such a thing. So Swagonitis waiting on his next opponent. Epic Shaoz says TG deck, TG best deck. TG best deck, TG best deck. Oh, he said it twice. I understand. His reading is difficult. Thank you, Epic Shaoz. Appreciate you being here. It's funny, that guy's got the same name as one of the guys on the roster. That's crazy. Probably a coincidence. Reading ain't difficult, it's fundamental. Yeah, I put the mental in fundamental. Also, what's up, Falcon? Xiao says he brought double vampires. Now I know. Xiao's gonna bring double vampires to every match. Now we know why the Pharaohs recruited him. I have to ask if there are any Duel Links historians in the chat, any Team Wars historians. Have there been any regular season tenos since Xiao's was the one to do it back in the day? I remember that Flips did a teno in an exhibition match, but has there been any more? Nightbot says, get access to ad-free viewing, Fantasy League, and 25 unique Twitch emotes. There have been two more. Two? Alcorn and someone else. Wow, I had no idea. My gosh. So while you're waiting for the next match, while Swagonitis waits for his next opponent, check out these chat commands. You got Discord, Team Wars, follow Duel Links Team Wars on Twitter, and we have YouTube. Go to Duel Links Team Wars on YouTube. As far as I know, there's going to be a little bit of update happening with the Team Wars YouTube channel. You're going to have more updates weekly, covering all the action, giving you match updates, who won, who lost. If you miss a match, you can just head on over to YouTube. All the matches will be uploaded there. You can watch the entire match, and maybe at some point there'll be some highlights. If you grab a clip from the match, any moment that you find very exciting, clip it. What the heck? Hold on one second here. I'm being asked questions. Buns, is my mic different than the one I used before I took a break? No. It shouldn't be. Everything should be good. Anyway, get the clips. Submit them. And, your hearing is different? Oh, no. That threw me off, man. Alright, we have Bruno versus Yami Yugi. Saku, the next player in. Top player is Saku from the X Factors. Bottom player is Swagonitis from the Pharaohs, currently 2-0. It's not displaying on the thing, though. It's interesting. Alright, looks like it is Thunder Dragons coming out from Saku. Aloof Lupine gonna banish a Thunder Dragon Dark from the hand and a Thunder Dragon Roar from the deck. And both effects will be going off here, summoning the Thunder Dragon Roar from the deck, off the Thunder Dragon Roar from the banish pile, and grabbing a Hawk. So we could see a rank 6 Exceeds here. So it's one of those things, depending on the matchup, you don't know sometimes whether or not you want to rank 6 Exceeds, go into the Photon Strike Bouncer, or maybe just sit on the board of Aloof Lupine and the Roar. You know, both have effects that happen when they're, you know, destroyed or banished. It can be very useful to just sit on that board. But we are going to see the Photon Strike Bouncer. Says, any monster you put on the field is at risk of being negated by the Photon Strike Bouncer. And here comes the Raiden, Hand of the Light Wern. Raiden going to activate its effect. This is going to be negated by the Bouncer. He has decided that this is the effect. If there's a Miscellaneous Saurus in the hand, well, I guess we'll just have to see. 500 damage dealt to Swagantis. Okay, triple set from Swagonitis. Mills a Survival's End and a Paleozoic Canadia. Not a whole lot of back row being played by Thunder Dragons for the most part. So Swagonitis should have a fairly good read on what the set card is. There's very few that would be set ordinarily. Thunder Dragon Hawk going to bring back what I can only imagine is going to be a Thunder Dragon Roar. And straight into the battle phase we go. Arcthor in the chat says, just wanted to let everyone know, that's not actually Xiao's playing. They're just using his name and account. He is at work. What? Drama? Ah, wait, nope. I can see him in the voice chat. Ah. Thought it was going to be spicy. Alright, swinging in for the crash. But a Paleozoic Canadia is going to go off. Someone's a Paleozoic Canadia from the grave. My gosh. Now that man Xiao's hungry. He wants to eat. Photon strike downs are flipped face down off the Canadia. Still going to crash in with the aloof. This will get him a dark from the banished pile as well. Nice little trade. Arthur, it's good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Thunder Dragon Roar swings in, hits the Canadia. Swagonitis, life points protected at this point. Nightbot, don't worry. There's no reason to check me out, my friend. Raiden Hand to the Lightsworn. Gonna come back as a level 5 this time. And a Paleozoic Canadia. That's a level 7 Synchro off of one. A powerful rebirth. My gosh. Excuse my language, but golly. And a Paleozoic Morella gonna go and send a card from the deck to the graveyard. Is it gonna be another Survival's End? It is indeed. Raiden Hand of the Lightsworn going to use its effect, mills a breakthrough skill and a Tech Genus Booster Raptor. Tech Genus getting a lot of value off of these cards. I don't know if it's necessarily the stream bitrate that's low or just Duel Links, for some reason on my PC, is like laggy. Koala calling for the Serpent in hand. If I know my friend Swagonitis, he's always got his Serpent in his hand. Yeah, it's probably my actual Duel Links itself. Squire Saga going to come out. Not going to be Black Rose as a level 7 option. And he does have the Screw Serpent. He could very well go into an Onimaru here once again. It would not be lethal. He's going to go into the Tech Genus Star Guardian. Why? Am I actually only in the left ear? What is going on? Why would that be the case? Hatronade is banned. Now I'm in both ears? What? I don't have I have a great mic. It's honestly amazing. I've been around with this mic, man. It's taken me places. So we have access to a level 6 or a level 12 synchro. Onimaru the Divine Thunder. It is definitely one of those ASMR streams. Onimaru swings over the Photon Strike Bouncer with 6,000 attack. Thunder Dragon Dark going to activate from the hand. This will thin his deck 1 Thunder Dragon Dark. Am I licking ears? For the right price, baby. If you know me, you know I'll do anything for money. Why do you think OnlyFans got banned? I was too lewd even for them. Chaos Dragon, Love in the Air. Gonna be chain blocked here by the Roar in the Dark. He could not do Halberd, no. He had the Raid Raptor on the board. Here comes Survival's End, gonna pop a Roar. We are Chain Link 5, ladies and gentlemen. He hits the 100 Thunders. Levineer still not resolved. It's a non-target destruction, so he gets to choose what he's going to pop. Of course, Onimaru immune to destruction effects. And another Survival's End hits the graveyard. Thunder Dragon Hawk gonna bring back another Thunder Dragon Roar. This thing is immortal. Ptolemy M7. You might be immune to destruction effects, but you can get sent back to that extra deck without issue. Swagonitis wide open. Here comes the Tribute Summon for the Dark he searched last turn. And that is game, ladies and gentlemen. 300 over lethal. Wait, no. It's more than that because he got Photon Strike Bouncered earlier on. It's 800. My gosh. Saku up 1 game, putting the X Factors on the scoreboard. Why does this not backspace every single time I go to click backspace? Bruh. What? There we go. Is this a new team? No, neither of these teams are new this season. X Factors, I believe, debuted in Season 8 or something, right? I could be wrong. Swagonitis back on the table. Let's hop in. It's Yama and Astral. Alright, Aloof Lupine combo once again, this time with the Roar from hand and Dark from deck. Yeah, because you gotta change it up, you gotta keep it fresh, you know? Yo, Carrot in the chat, what's good, my guy? Alright, so the standard Thunder Dragon Hawk from the hand, gonna bring back the Thunder Dragon Roar. Are we gonna see the Bouncer once more? One set, and no, this time he's going to end on the Roar Aloof one set. He did add that Thunder Dragon 100 Thunder to the hand off that Dark earlier, so we can only assume what the set is. Ga, sister, time to play. Did you guys know that Ga, sister has another effect? Ga, bolt. Bolt? Wish I could. But I'm stuck here till the match is over. I'm kidding, I'm loving this. It's amazing. Hanamats versus Thunder Dragons. Never seen it before in my life. Alright, Onomatopoeia gonna put his head back. Gonna grab his Utopic Onomatopoeia. And do draw. He's gonna discard that Utopic Onomatopoeia. Look at this guy go. He's got that Zubaba Bancho Ga coat. Special summon that will be able to bring back the Utopic Onomatopoeia from the graveyard. Ga coat effect activates. Who's on top? Who's on bottom? How would we ever know? Saku's on the top, Swagonitis is on the bottom. It's literally displayed on the screen, you giant idiot. In two different places. God, who invited this guy? Ga, sister has another effect. It will be able to add its own level to the level of another utopic monster on the board. Or is it just Ga? It's just Ga monsters. You're not mobile. The only mobile you got is hanging above your bed, you baby. Going to use the Zubaba Bancho Ga coat. Rank 6 Exceeds. Ptolemy M7. That will be able to bounce a card. Detaches the coat. He takes his coat off. Oh, it's getting too hot in here. The coat's coming off. Coat back to hand. Onomatopoeia bringing back the Zubaba Bancho Ga coat. And the Roach. This will be able to negate the special summon of a level 5 or higher monster as long as it is an inherent summon. If it's summoned by the effect of another card, it will not be negated. So it can't negate, say, a Roar summoned off a Dragon Hawk, or the monster that will be summoned off of this Dragon Roar, for example. Never lost a step. Genius. My God. Where did they find this caster? Alright, so that Hawk's going to go back to the hand, but not after the Dark discards itself to grab a copy of itself. Man, these Thunder Dragon Darks really like to stick together, huh? I often think about the design of the Thunder Dragon cards, always replacing themselves with another one. They seem to be some of the best designed cards in the game. Albeit a little bit bricky due to their high level. I feel like they're balanced by that. I know that the larger game, the TCG, does have more Thunder Dragons available. But always a big fan of the design of these guys. Both conceptually and artistically. Thunder Dragon Roar from the hand. Have I not read Ignites? I have not. You'll have to remind me to do that after the stream. Gonna grab that 100 Thunders back. Now, was that Hawk summoned off the 100 Thunders earlier? That would explain why we are seeing no rank 6s. Steel Swarm Roach in a precarious position here with the... the Forbidden Lance. Not going to need that to defend from much back row from Thunder Dragons. So great use of this defensively in the battle phase to stop that summon. Or to stop that swing, rather. Preserving his Roach. Bun says the other war has TD 0-3 versus Onomats. Bun's trying to imply that there's a match happening that wouldn't be casted by me, and obviously that's impossible because I am the lone caster. No, actually there is another match, and I believe there should be a multi-Twitch link kicking around here somewhere. Be sure to check out the other guys too. I believe Woody is streaming. And he's casting with Radlup of all people. Maybe don't check that out. Ark, I will definitely let you know if that happens. That's fuel for Shao's fire right there. These guys do have their hands full with these X Factors, lads. Zubaba Bancho Gaga coat from the hand. Into the battle phase, we hear the music change. The M7 swinging on that Thunder Dragon Hawk. Dark from the hand. Dark grabs another Dark. Alright, will he be shuffling his hand? When I see him use the Dark from hand, it looks like he's digging for hand traps. Going to try to prevent lethal, maybe so he doesn't have to use the Thunder Dragon's 100 Thunders from the back row there. Let's see. He is indeed going to use the effect of the 100 Thunders. Brings back a Roar. Oh, brings back 2 Roars. That's right. 100 Thunders can bring back any number of monsters from the same name from the grave. Now, of course, he is restricted to only summoning Thunder monsters as long as those monsters remain on the board. And they are banished when they leave the field. Golden Sarcophagus. Looks like reinforcement of the army to me. Thunder Dragon Dark activates its effect. We'll be able to grab any Thunder Dragon monster. Correction, we'll be able to grab any Thunder Dragon card. Say he was playing 200 Thunders, he could grab a second one, but it's going to be the Duo. Now, of course, Thunder Dragon Duo could be negated by the Roach, so he's wisely just going to set a monster here, goes into the battle phase. Do we have another Lance? He has another Lance. Says, drop another 500 life for me real quick, son. 300 math is bad. It's hard. Summons another Thunder Dragon Roar from the deck. He's down to 8 cards in deck. I mean, you have another Roar. What you gonna do? You gonna swing? Is that he wouldn't have 3 Lances, would he? That's too many Lances. Oh, but he's gonna swing on the Zubaba Bancho Gaga coat. Keep in mind that defense position Thunder Dragon Roar will go back to the hand here. Paleozoic Canadia gonna flip down the Roar, swinging on the coat. Woolad says, coat. Alright, finally gonna detach that sister. Says, I'll take my sister off me now. We all know how hard that is to do at times. Peeling your sister off so you can bounce. Anyway. And into the battle phase we go. Ptolemy M7 swings on the aloof Lupine. Don't you hate when your sister is stuck on an M7? Man. Zubaba Bancho Gaga coat swings in on the life points, and the Roach straight into a spherical Rebo. He has it on the mat. Of course he has it in the hand. Destiny draw. The Dusty Knees draw. I draw. Melody of Awakening Dragon. Does he have 2 Legionnaire in the deck still? Oh my gosh, the value on this man. 1, 2. It's the Thunder Dragon Duo. That's crazy. It's a Thunder Dragon Duo and it banishes 2. Wild, bro. Thunder Dragon Hawk. What is that big hawk gonna bring out? The Roar. Thunder Dragon Duo giving a boosty boost. And the Thunder Dragon Roar from the hand will be able to recover a Thunder Dragon card. It's gonna be the 100 Thunders. A lot of value being made from this 100 Thunders here. Now, if that Thunder Dragon Roar on the board is destroyed once again, he'll actually be able to summon 2 Thunder Dragon Roars from the grave now. Take a look at the spent cards from each player here. A lot of back row spell cards and a Canadia from the Onomot player, Swagonitis, as well as his sister. Just tossed his sister aside. Oh, but a tribute summon. Going to tribute into the Thunder Dragon Hawk. Rank 6 succeeds. It's an M7 of his own. That does not have a level. You could say bye-bye to your Roach, my friend. And to the grave goes the Zubaba Bancho Gagaga coat and the Utopic Onomatopoeia. And here comes Legionnaire. Y'all smell it? Love is in the air. When did love get so violent? M7 swings in. And that's going to be the turn right there. 100 Thunder set. Does he have a hand trap in the hand? Of course not. We know it's in the hand. So this does play into Dodo Draw going back to the deck. Does Swagonitis have lethal? I mean, he's definitely got enough for a second Legionnaire. I mean, bro, I don't know. Head. Utopic Onomatopoeia. Zubaba Bancho Gagaga coat. Two warriors on the board. Heroic Champion Excalibur. It's only got 2,000 attack. It's not enough. Oh, he's detaching 2 materials? That's 4,000 attack. Oh, and the scoop! Swagonitis takes it. Bun says punished in the chat. Alright, so Saku gonna go 1-1. Swagonitis moves to 3-1. Pharaohs move to 3-1 along with Swagonitis. Maybe he was just low on time. Maybe that's all it was. While you guys are waiting for that second deck, don't forget to hit the commands in the chat. Exclamation mark Discord, exclamation mark Twitter, exclamation mark YouTube. Follow all the Duel Links Team Wars socials, baby. You need to stay up to date. You know how many matches are happening? One man cannot keep track of that without the aid of social media. That's the power. Exclamation mark OnlyFans. I'm sorry, but have you seen the way that this match is going, Yano? You know that this wouldn't be allowed on OnlyFans. Alright, Saku back on the table. Second deck loaded up. He said, this isn't even my final form. Is it an Onomot mirror? Excuse my language, but gee whiz, am I excited for this. How about you go to your face settings and stop telling me what to do? Nailed it. I'm on a play from Saku. Sister. My power level isn't max, you nerd. Gaga sister gonna grab his bolt. It doesn't show here. But just rest assured, okay? Alright, Photon Strike Bouncer. 2 set. Do we have a third? So it's just a Bouncer with 2 sets. Now, one of those could be the Bolt. Yeah, I know what you're saying, though. No, honestly, the lag is literally just my game. It's just my my computer's not very strong. It's all the terabytes of adult content that I have. Exactly. I'm on a potato. Just chill. I mean, Heinz on a French fry. Have you never heard of it? Alright, Swagonite is thinking carefully about his play. How does he approach this? 2 back row and a Photon Strike Bouncer. You know, Saku could be big brain. He could have set a bluff Bolt. We know he had it. There's 1 card left in hand. You know, oftentimes in an Automat mirror, maybe you do want to set a bluff. You know, make your opponent try to blast in with a blind MST, only to hit a Bolt that does nothing defensively on your opponent's turn. Nightbot, don't tell them to go to my channel. It's dead, bro. Alright, gonna start us off here with the Utopic Onomatopoeia. This turn is officially underway. Does the Bouncer negate? Of course it does. You always negate the normal summon. They only get 1. No response to the Bouncer. Just gonna eat that negation and 500 damage for his trouble. But here comes the Zubaba Bancho. Gaga coat from the hand. Common back row from Onomats is Book of Moon, Canadia, Fiendish Chain, Lance, Mystical Space Typhoon. Will we be seeing any of those? Nothing to this point. Straight into the Excalibur. Holy, is that Nini? What year is this? Judging by the quality of my stream, like 99. Nailed it. Alright, Excalibur just going straight in on that Photon Strike Bouncer. Is he actually just pushing for lethal with a Lance play? Swagonitis, is that a Lance in your pants, or you just have... Wait. I think I said that about a Screw Serpent earlier. Book of Moon! Gonna flip that Heroic Challenger face down, but a Lance from the hand will save it from going face down. Alright, so it does look like he was gonna force the play. 500 damage. And here comes the Onomata play. Gaga Bolt was left in the hand, so no bluff sets. And he gets head. He gets sister from his head. Better than the other way around. Get head from your sister, grab your coat and bolt. Am I right? No, don't do that. That's a terrible thing to do. What are we in Arkansas? M7 hits the board. We'll draw a card due to the M7 effect. And he's going to bounce back the Challenger. Swings! Do we have Sphere Karibo and Onomats? I don't think so. And Swagonitis goes down. Saku here to sack you. 3-2 score here from Swaggin. That is very respectable. And the scoreboard reflects that as well. Alright, let's see who the next player coming in for the Pharaohs will be. The crowd loves it. Look at everybody. So happy that Saku got the win. Swag not playing Sphere Karibo? What the heck? What meta is this? No Sphere Karibo and Automat? So while it was looking early like Swagonitis was going to kind of run away with the war, it has gone to 3-2. Very close margin indeed. Yo, Guy Bosses, what's good, my guy? People kept telling me to, man. They kept, like, pinging me, like, hey, stream. I was like, oh, okay. Call me Gaiba. It's easier. Gaiba. Alright, we do have the next player on the table. Saku did leave the table in between games. Was he side decking for his potential counter deck? Mods? Refs? Alright, here we go. It's Odeon versus Yuma and Astral. And it is going to be Nyx coming in for the Pharaohs. Nyx, one of the OG members of the Pharaohs, I believe. Hines and Neo-chan co-cast when? Slide in them DMs, Neo-chan. What's up? Turbo Man says shouts on Pharaohs. Traitor. I was about to call him a turncoat, but here we go with a coat on the board. See that segue? My god. Irving says Nick Stall. I mean, name a better pair. Hey, shut up. I'm trying to stream over here.
Oh, fuck off.
Jeez. Rude people. Gaiba says bless you. Sister going back to the handoff, the M7. And that's going to be it. It's going to be the M7 pass. 6 p.m. Gotta let me look into that. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, that is a Samurai Skull and a triple set. So Saku felt no fear predicting the Shiranui. Mike, we never finish simping, bro. Simping ain't easy. Barista Squad gonna hit that M7. Oh, I don't want to play. Bolt goes back. And head comes out. Grave does have a coat and an M7 here. Guy, this is 50 days without a new box. It's a long time, man. That's why I'm back. I could finally afford to come back to Duel Links. It's been 50 days without a box. I don't really go in on any of them, so, you know. I just watch the pros do it. Ga, sister. Time to play. Fiendish chain. Dude, that guy just chained up your sister, bro. You gonna take that? I guess he is. Well, she's all tied up now. been even longer since we had a good box. Yeah, disrespect my gimmick puppets again, and I'll be knocking at your door. Chain up your sister, bro. Mal pal. Trap says, I told Nyx to floodgate the Alistair. But did you tell him to tretch a triff? Alright, Samurai Skull from the deck. Well, we'll send a Solitaire from the deck. Spectral's Word. Man, we got some old decks coming through here, man. My old voice line's coming through. Shiranui Solitaire. Revived King Hotties. Look at these hotties on the board. Shiranui Spectral's Word. One set. He's going to go in for the battle phase just like that. 600. 1700. Cuts his life points in half with that, and the Hades goes in for lethal. Hades nuts, Murata. Am I right? Alright, Nyx takes the win for the Pharaohs. And that moves the score to 4-2. That eliminates Saku, but that was a job well done going 2-2. That's about as good as you can ask for. That moves the match right along. Let's see who comes in to replace Saku from X Factors. That's 2 players eliminated for X Factors. They still have 3 remaining. They have Sukun, Zilu, and L. But how? How will the Pharaohs proceed if they refuse to take an L? Then they won't be able to take L out of the game. Whoa, dude, it's a conspiracy. That's why they brought him. I figured it all out. Nyx does have that Duelist Kingdom mat. I was talking to him over the course of that event. He did seem to enjoy it. So maybe just honoring the recently passed event is Nyx. Did you actually watch a Heinz ketchup ad? Because that's crazy. If anybody's seen me, they know I'm white and am therefore the Heinz mayonnaise with the tagline, seriously good. Yo, click those links from Nightbot. Click them all. Join the Discord. Follow the YouTube. Subscribe to the Twitter. Was it good? What's the ad these days? I actually haven't seen a good Heinz ad. I gotta show something here too. So just to prove that I wasn't lying earlier, performance is at max. It's literally just me. I'm just... If you guys do see that link come up in... oh, it's L. We got L. L Capone coming through. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, right. So my stream, it's really slow. So if you guys want, click the link as it comes up when it says like, oh, follow a caster. Go click the link below that. It'll link you to my PayPal, and you can buy me a new computer, and then the stream quality increases. Wouldn't that be crazy? What a good idea. Thanks, guys, in advance. All right, so we do have Harpy's Hunting Ground coming through for L. El Kukui, the Boogeyman. Thank you for playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. What? Nightbot, that can't be true. You can't subscribe for free using Twitch Prime. Somebody prove it right now. Alright, so it looks like potentially a Harpy's setting 2 in the back and 1 in the front. That's a shocker. Samurai Skull. If this is Harpy's, Forbidden Chalice, an often used card in Harpies, as is Breakthrough Skill as of recent, but not going to see any negations. We do see the Harpy Oracle hit the grave, as well as a Spectral's Word off of that Samurai Skull effect. Man, look at the tongue on Samurai Skull. I bet he has no problem getting a girlfriend. Harpy's Hunting Ground, going to pop that back row. Summons another Oracle. Yay, Nightbot coming through just in time. Floodgate Trap Hole. Do we have a Swallow's Nest? Of course we do. We know these ladies swallow when they need to. Here's the Perfumer. You guys ever walk by somebody on the street and they're wearing just way too much perfume and you like choke on it? That's this bitch. They'll have her fingernails too, I'm telling you. It's just that type of person. I'll generalize. I'll do it. Prejudice, man. Elephant Eagle Tits. All these ladies coming out like they're all going to the bathroom together. Here comes the Cyber / Harpy lady. Harpy's Feather Rest, Bluff Set in the back row, going to return 3. He's got the 2 Oracles, a 1, and the Perfume. He's going to be able to draw 2 cards. And he could bounce that Samurai Skull, which is a fantastic idea if you ask me. He's not going to do it. Now, if there's any noobs in the chat and you're wondering, hey, you know, if you can just bounce a face-up monster your opponent controls, why wouldn't you just bounce that Samurai Skull? What's the risk? You get more damage off, you know? Well, here's the trick. Samurai Skull reads, if this face-up card's in its owner control leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can special summon a level 4 or lower zombie monster from your deck except a Samurai Skull. So he could summon a Gozuki, or a Solitaire, or a different zombie. Oh, he's got a Gozuki. That's a bull with a hammer. That's a ripped bull with a ring in his nose. Gozuki effect is going to go off here. Won't be bounced by the activation of this back row here. And he sends a Gozuki from the deck to the graveyard. Gozuki will be able to banish a zombie from the grave. He's going to choose that Samurai Skull. Special summon a zombie from the hand. Well, Zaid King, this obvious noob, Zaid King 434. He's such a noob. There was 433 Zaid Kings before him. He asks, why can't I summon a different zombie when my Samurai Skull gets drowninged? Well, that's because the deck is not public knowledge, so if a monster returns to the deck, well, then you can't just reveal it and get the effect off. It used to be the case that you could, but no longer. Oh no, it never used to be the case. It used to be the case you could do that if they went to the extra deck, but now the extra deck is not public knowledge, so if you like drowning a Samurai Destroyer, it doesn't get its effect. Something like that. Yo, Treacherous Trap Hole. Man, that's a treacherous hole from these Harpies. Swagantis says I'm couching. What the? Shuffle does not count as leave the field. You don't count as leave the field. Correct me again, I'll leave you laying in a field, am I right? Not really. Thanks for the update, Chief. Harpy's Hunting Ground from the hand. Here comes the bad aim. He's gonna pop the Cyber / Harpy lady. Here comes that Team Wars multi-Twitch link. Yeah, you can go check out Woody as well. Dang, bro. That guy claps. And he's casting with Radlup. Cyber / Harpy lady says, I'm not gonna go to the grave. I'm gonna return to the extra deck. Harpy Perfumer once again. Harpy's Underground hits the board just to destroy itself. A tragedy. Elephant Eagle Tits gets added to the hand. And he's going to activate it straight away. We know he shuffled back a Harpy Lady 1, so he's definitely got one in the deck or hand. Yeah, it's from the deck. One more set in the back row. Going to go in with just those two monsters. Not going to bother synchro summoning. And here it comes. Harpy Lady takes out Nyx's Shiranui. Nyx moves to 1-1 on the scoreboard. And L moves to 1-0. That's still a 4-3 lead for the Pharaohs, but L moving the X Factors ever closer. Guys, don't forget, if you see any nice clips that you want to clip, any highlights that you want to clip as the stream goes on, be sure to grab those clips, submit them to the Clip Championships in the Duel Links Team Wars Discord, and they could be featured on the YouTube channel. And I believe you get a custom Discord role? What? Nyx back on the table. He's loaded up that second deck. He's ready to go. And he is ready to hand L in L. Greets him with a proper hello. Very polite from Nyx. Uncharacteristic, if you ask me. And let's go. Let's get into it. Is that a vacuum cleaner? No? Her name is My Valentine. You can't just call people that. Alright, so we have Yami Yuki, 24 cards loading up versus this 22 card Harpy deck. L with the first move with Harpy Ladies. Going to normal summon a Harpy Lady 1. Bro, redo that. You clearly drew incorrect. Swallow's Nest. Bro, Hans, you definitely know Nyx. Yash. That is way too accurate. Alright, Channeler going to summon the Perfumer. Another Harpy Lady 1 in his hand? Bro. Open better. What the heck? I'm offended on his behalf. Alright, Synchro summons the Cyber Slash Harpy Lady. Feather Rest gonna activate. Nice little draw too. Gonna recover from that. Hey, I mean, actually, I shouldn't say he's gonna recover because there's a chance that he shuffles back those two Harpy Lady 1s and just puts them directly back into his hand. That's the kind of thing that I would do. He does pick the two 1s and the Perfumer. Two cards drawn, any sets. One set, two set in the back row. Do we have a third? Tri-Fortress Tops from Nyx. In the main phase. Tri-Fortress Top gonna lower its stats. Gold Sarcophagus. Don't gold sarcoph on me, bro. Wear a mask. Topical. Alright, Thunder Dragon Roar from the deck, and a special summon another monster from the deck as long as it's a Thunder Dragon. Gonna go for the Thunder Dragon Hawk. Rank 6 Exceeds available on the board. Constellar Ptolemy M7. This can bounce any card from, well, any monster card from the field or graveyard to the hand. Book of Moon, gonna say no to that effect. Says no thank you. Actually, I don't really like the look of that. I don't want to be bounced, and I don't want you bouncing nothing either. Graveyard for Nyx remains just the lone gold sarcophagus. Graveyard for L, Harpy's Underground, Swallow's Nest, Channeler, Feather Rest, and a newly added Book of Moon. Harpies definitely get great value off of their cards, constantly able to recuperate the cards that they've already spent. That's why you only really need to play one Feather Rest. Oracle can just add it back, reuse it again and again, keep drawing those cards. You have to blow up your own hunting ground? Oracle, baby, just grab it on back, use it again. Reduce, reuse, recycle. These are some environmentally cautious ladies. Alright, Nyx in the end phase here. Somebody's thinking. It's going to be a Forbidden Lance. He's going to bounce that M7 now. I mean, like, why, if you're just gonna bounce it, why not, like, I don't know. Seems like he threw away a book there, if you ask me. Elephant Eagle Tits. You're gonna use it. Yeah, Buns, that's why I just looked at the grave, but, like, I guess you would need to add something. It wasn't live right away. You would have had to add another card to the grave. This is potentially lethal on board. Alright, Steel Swarm Roach. Excellent play here from L. Gonna try to prevent the Levianeer or potential duo summon. Here comes the swing. Roach going in first to prevent the use of Destiny Draw. And just gonna pass it right on over to Nyx. Not gonna swing with the Cyber Slash Harpy Lady. Draw Scent Speller Trap says, F you, bro! I believe I saw a match last night where ASAP draws and spell a trap straight into a lightning vortex. Keep in mind, Dross and Spell a Trap only has a requirement of losing 1,000 life points. Or is it 1,500? Did they change it? That was only... yeah, it's 1,000. Whereas Destiny Draw requires 2,000. Gold Sarcophagus looks like might have been the card drawn with a Draw Scent Spell or Trap. Banishes the Thunder Dragon Dark from the deck. We'll be able to search a Thunder Dragon card. comes the Banish 2 for the Thunder Dragon duo. Can be negated by the Steel Swarm Roach, if L so chooses. This was the card added off of the Thunder Dragon Dark that we can only assume was added off of the gold sarcophagus from the Draw Sense Speller Trap. Duo hits the grave. Roach is not a once per turn, so any level 5 or higher special summon monster can be negated, provided it's not summoned by the effect of another card. Here comes the Thunder Dragon Roar. Into the battle phase we go. I'm going to try to clear that Roach right now. Trying to stomp that Roach out. Succeeds, 500 damage dealt to my Valentine. 3-3 in card advantage. Harpy Lady 1 off the top. Into the battle phase we go. Thunder Dragon Roar going to be the target of the attack from Cyber / Harpy Lady. Sphere Karibo. Thunder Dragon Roar going to stick around. Kind of an interesting situation just happened there with the Cyber / Harpy Lady. Say that was like a Book of Moon or a Forbidden Lance or something face down that was chainable. He'd be able to bounce back the Thunder Dragon Roar in the battle step, playing around the Sphere Karibo and getting lethal right there. So Nyx was actually forced to Sphere Karibo that Cyber / Harpy Lady, as it would not have been able to be used past the battle step. The brains on these gentlemen. Yo, my boy Moody in the chat. What's good, my guy? Chaos Dragon Love in the air. It is a treacherous trap hole. And that is a top deck situation for our friend L. Can he pull it off with one card? It is a set. Gold Sarcophagus is going to get him a Thunder Dragon Dark back to the hand. Swings in with the Roar. Thunder Dragon Dark from the hand. Chains Book of Moon to Thunder Dragon Dark. Yeah, watch out for that. Chaos Dragon Love in the air. Going to be flipped face down. Not going to be lethal. Adds the Dark back to the hand from the deck. And 300 points off lethal for Nyx. Still top deck situation for L. Can he pull it off? No, it's just going to be the end phase. Thunder Dragon Dark once again grabs another one from the deck. Just thinning. Thinning is winning, baby. Alright, Nyx securing lethal, moving the score to 5-3 in favor of the Pharaohs. L moves to 1-1. Knocks out the Harpies. Alright, L switching decks. Guys, be sure to hit those Duel Links Team Wars social medias. They've been popping up in the chat every now and again. Make sure you click on those. Subscribe, follow, join. Grandmaster Heinzo casting. He is indeed. I'll be the greatest Hokage. Alright, let's get into it. Nyx versus L. Is this game number 3 between these two gentlemen? Jesse Anderson. It's Crystal Beasts, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, we have Crystal Beasts in Team Wars. Transcendent Crystals one time. He's got Grit. 28 card Grit. That's not Crystal Beasts. That's Gritstol beasts. Witchcrafter Pitor. Discards a Book of Moon. Ooh, a move of desperation if you ask me. Madame Vare. The Smug Lolly. Doesn't this team actually have Smug on it? Like an actual Smug anime girl? Schmieda. Am I incorrect in saying that? Alright, so Pitor once again. So it looks like Nick's just passed his turn completely. Drew a card, said not good enough, and passed. Patronus. Pitor's head in Patronus is very suggestive looking to me. He just straight passed. That's all he did. He said, nope, not good enough. Don't like this. You go again. I want to see more lollies, baby. Also, No Bite, gotta commend you on changing your name to something a little shorter. Very nice. A masterpiece. Going straight in with the Pitor. What is the Yami playing? We know it's Thunder Dragons from the game prior. Did I hear anybody say FBI? Not yet. Try Fortress Tops. Now keep in mind, this was Draw, Send, Spell, and Trap. We know this, so Pitor just triggered DSST. Unveiling and Holiday goes to the hand. Draw, Send, Spell, and Trap. Gold Sarcophagus. You know what I miss from Thunder Dragons? Baggy sleeves. Now that was a deck. Oh boy. Thunder Dragon Hawk. Interesting position here for next. He could choose to go into rank 6 Exceeds. If he just ends his turn here, the Hawk does go back to his hand for use later. I mean, technically, Barrel Dragon could still play it. I mean, it's a level 7 or higher now. It used to be level 5 or higher, which was way cooler. But you could still play with Barrel Dragon. As intended. This game moving along slowly. A lot of things to consider when you're in a Witchcrafter matchup. Thunder Dragons have a lot of plays on their own. And when you're up against Witchcrafter, you have a lot of plays to play around. You really have to know what your opponent can do. You have to be very familiar with this deck. I myself haven't played Witchcrafters for a minute. Not since basically release. So I'm not all that familiar with it. I know that we got a monster negate. But I can't really remember what the traps do all that well. Looks like he shuffles back. He's gonna add a spell or something. Is that right? Yeah, he's adding a collaboration. And that's the end phase of the hop. Gonna move on back. Try Fortress Top, still unaffected by effects. One deck that I do remember, Moody, that used baggy sleeves was that Monarch deck that played Tongue Twister. And if it gets run over, you draw 4. I thought that was really cool. Collaboration. Patronus. It's crazy that you were typing that just as I said it. Alright, into the battle phase we go. Collaboration. He's going to use that booster juice from the Madame Vare. Sphere Karibo. Says, go to defense. I like my Trifortress Tops. You can't have it. Aloof Lupine makes its way to the field, banishes the Thunder Dragon Roar from the hand, probably a Thunder Dragon Dark from the deck. He does indeed. The effect does resolve. Madame Vare not going to negate that. The man L says not worth it. Rank 6 Exceed plays once again available for Nyx. He is indeed going to rank 6 Exceeds. He goes into the Constellar Ptolemy M7. He detaches his Roar, and he is going to target a Sphere Karibo. Still not negated by the Madame Vare. Well, yeah, Moody, that's the thing about changing all these skills to be so deck-specific. You can't really, like, be creative with them anymore. You're pretty much stuck with whatever deck the skill gives you, you know? That was the one thing that was so much fun about early Duel Links, was that all these skills were generic, that you could mix and match and create new things. And it's taken a lot of fun out of the game from a deck building perspective, in my opinion. Collaboration once again on the Pator. Alright, on the offensive is L. That is a big Madame Vare. 5 cards in hand. How many of them are spells? Here's the unveiling. Holiday. Lightning Vortex. 4,000 attack, 2,300 damage. Aloof Lupine will be getting the effect off to grab a Thunder Dragon Dark from the banish pile. 6 cards in hand from Nyx. Will it be enough? Sphere Karibo on the Madame Vare for the second swing. And Thunder Dragon Dark. Oh, the defense on that thing, 5,800. Imagine a concentrated current right now. Ooh-wee. Exactly, Neg. I hate being restricted. Draw Sense, Spell and Trap activates for Nyx. Let's see what he pulled. Gold Sarcophagus going to grab his roar. Look at the size of this man's hand. Lightning Vortex drops an LV, the Louis Vuitton on him. Thunder Dragon Hawk discarded as cost. All face-up monsters on the opponent's side of the field will be wiped out. There goes Madame Bear and Pator. One, two, three. Banished. Here comes Chaos Dragon. Love in the air. Pops 2 non-target on the field. Thunder Dragon Roar. Still hasn't used that M7 effect either. This is a big turn from Nyx. Patronus gonna activate its effect. This is like special summon something or something. Target a spellcaster, banish, shuffle into the deck. If you do, add a spell. Alright. Unrestricted Shooting Star Road. True. Alright, here comes that non-target top 2. Hits an Unveiling that was set, as well as the Patronus that was already face up on the field. So you got 3 spells in the graveyard, so you can special summon a Pator or a Jenny, right? Thunder Dragon Roar. Photon Strike Bouncer. 2 rank 6 Exceeds on the board. Thunder Dragon Hawk, gonna get its effect off. M7 not use its effect this turn, right? It's been sitting around for a minute. This is a big board here. Now keep in mind that L does have grit. Here comes the Patronus 1. Is it going to be for Jenny? The lone? It is indeed. Alright, Jenny goes down. M7 swings in. Bouncer swings in, living on 1 life point. 1 LP. Because his name is L. Go ahead and read Grit once again. Lightning Vortex of his own. We knew it was there. Works 1 time only. Alright, so I don't know much about Nyx's extra deck, but he might have been able to use that M7 effect, bounce a card back to his hand, and then special summon a Gaia Dragon the Thunder Charger and had lethal, right? Am I correct in saying that? Like I said, I haven't played in a minute, but like... maybe some people are opting not to play the Thunder Charger. Madame Bear back on the board once again. Here comes Jenny. Threatening lethal once again. Madame Bear, call a Boroshan. $2,000 attack swings in once again. Is it game? It is indeed. And Nyx goes down to L. But a very respectable 2-2 score from Nyx. And a 2-1 score, also very respectable from L. And again, this war remains ever close, with Pharaohs just inching in the lead. Let's see if they brought anything to deal with Witchcrafters. I'm going to take a short break for nature while these guys load up the next deck, and I'll be right back. Alright, I have returned. No progress yet. You guys in the chat, what do you think the best counter in the meta is right now to Witchcrafters? Alright, not answering all at once, I see. Keeping your cards close to your chest, I understand. Very close war, neck and neck, 5-4 score. Moody just says, treacherous trap hole. It's a good call, my man. Thunder Dragons does look like it could be a pretty decent counter. A Manhunt says Harpies. Harpies deal with some of the back row. Those continuous traps can be annoying. Get rid of those. Bounce the monster if you don't get negated. I can see it. Hard to deal with that 2800 defense though. Yeah, Samurai Destroyer definitely is nice. Not a whole lot of synchro decks that can play a level 7. Tech Genus might be the only one right now. Of course, Onomat, basically the best deck in the format. When in doubt, do you just say, hit him with an Onomat, what are you going to do? Alright, looks like a good friend of mine is going to be hopping onto the table here for the Pharaohs. And let's hop into the game, shall we? It's L versus Shao's, and Shao's does have Yuma and Astral. Are they going to just be hopping in with an Onomat? Or is he going to be playing like level duplication vampires? This is Shao's we're talking about. Shouldn't Gaia have a good matchup? Probably not, actually, because if you think about it, like, you have one effect per turn, and Madame Vare can just negate that, and then you can't swing over. And also, like, Vare's just going to negate the Gaia, so the field spell is never going to be effective. The books and chalices are probably the best bet, honestly. Does look like my boy Shows is going to be playing on a Mott. Is facing down a Witchcrafter, Madame Bear, and one back row. 3 cards in hand, straight off the top with a Book of Moon. Says, I know how I'm starting this this turn. It is a Prismatic Book of Moon. Unveiling. Special summon 1 Witchcrafter monster from your hand. And if you do, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to the activation of your spellcaster type monster effects for the rest of this turn. It's another Madame Bear. Alright, here comes Utopic Onomatopoeia. Just have 2 there, bro. It's so easy. Zubaba Bancho Ga 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 Coat. Razuya says Set Delta Excel Tech Genus counters Witchcrafter. I could see it, honestly. Quick play effects from the grave. You know, it's trap versus trap, right? Zubaba Bancho Ga 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 Coat number 2. Man, that's a lot of coats. How cold was this man's hand? Why does he need 2 coats? 6 Z's. Into the number 70, Malevolent Sin. Crazy that he summoned a spider. I'm actually looking at one on my wall right now. I'm making sure it doesn't move so I don't, like, pee in my pants. Does the Madame Bear negate at this opportunity? I mean, it could just be banished for a short time. Do you take the risk? You have grit. What do we do? It is negated. And that's going to be the pass from Shows. Alright, Madame Bear number 2 flips back face up. Although technically that is Madame Bear number 1. Alright, XZ's into Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder. Number 15, Foot Lettuce. Pop, pop, and 1500 damage on the board. Here comes the Witchcrafter Jenny. Discards the Holiday as well. And into the Shimietta, that's 3300 damage on board. And Madame Bear comes right back. He does have the collaboration and Unveiling of the Grave that would return even in the end. And that's going to be it. Shows 0-1 as it stands currently. Damn. Damn, that's a rough look. And that ties it up, baby. 5-5. Alright, will we be seeing a repeat? We've yet to see one this entire war. It looks like we very well might be seeing a repeat. Say very well as if I'm not in the channel. Hello? Yes, Scorpion, Automat was sent into Witchcrafter. I could definitely see Witchcrafter being a deck that a team might not be counter-decked, you know? Like, who's really sitting there thinking, you know what, we need to keep something in the back for Witchcrafter just in case that pops up. You know, it's just not that meta-relevant right now. Like, it pops up here and there, but you might not expect it to come to a war. Alright, 2 sets there from L, and he's going to pass it on over to Shao's. Let's see what Automat can do. This is okay, he bricked this time. Business as usual for Witchcrafters. I mean, last time he just went there straight into an unveiling, like. Bolt goes back to the deck. Here comes the Utopic Onomatopoeia. Sets the do draw just to check for delays. Wants to see if something's activatable. I feel like with Witchcrafter, it's a pretty good chance, though. Two sets from Shao's. 3 sets from Shao's. No summon at all? This man opened all spells? 1 more set from Witchcrafters, and that's going to be the turn. It's 3 set versus 3 set. Which back row will prevail? This is intense. Mystical Space Typhoon. Hits a Book of Moon. That is a good hit. This man, aim is on point. Onomatopoeia number 2. He is out of skills. Dwarf, go, glove, draw. Alright, there's no way he's bricked now, right? Normal summons the Zoo, Baba, Bancho, Ga, coat. Hey, look, there's a Book of Moon. Hey, why has everybody got 1 prismatic Book of Moon? My very first Book of Moon was prismatic. I was hyped. Alright, 1 more set from Shao's. That's 2, Scorp. 1 more set from L. Playing face-up cards is illegal. If you do play a face-up card, it will immediately be hit with a Book of Moon. These are the rules. Zoo, Baba, Bancho, Ga, coat, flip summons, and will be activating its effect to grab the Utopic Onomatopoeia from the grave. Yeah, Darkness, you definitely know the Shao's is a big fan of the lollies, and Tour Guide is definitely in his top 10. I think there's a video on it. He's also a big fan of Carly Carmine for some reason. And I think Yubble is his number 1. Ga, sister, time to play! That is the correct move. Don't forget to stay focused, Shao's. Sister and Coat gonna match levels. rank 6 Exeeds. Constellar Ptolemy, M7. Ooh, it's prismatic. Look at the shine, the gleam on that guy. His whole board is gold. Did he search? No. Here comes the coat once again. Alright, going straight into the battle phase like this. Swings with the M7 first. Keep in mind that Jesse Anderson plays grit. 2,700 to the mouse. 1,500 going in with the utopic onomatopoeia. Maybe he doesn't play wind? That's possible. Some people don't. 1 life point remaining. Does he have anything to stop this coat? No, he's got to put the coat on. Somebody ping Arcthor because Shao's is not 0-2. That does eliminate L. That leaves Tsukuni and Zilu as players for the X Factor. Shao's and Dish are the remaining players from the Pharaohs. That was an exciting back and forth duel. Yeah. I set a card. No, I set a card. Yeah, well, I'll set 2 cards. Yeah, well, then I'll set 2 cards. And I'll flip a Book of Moon and set your card, too. That was that duel. No wonder you guys wanted me back so much. You hear that? I casted the duel after the duel, and it was exactly the same. Pretty sure you could just put me on a soundboard, and I never actually have to show up. What a great memory you have, Heinz. Thanks, Nick. Bro, Indicate, I agree completely. TG started this off with a bang. I'm excited to see some thrilling Onomot mirror matches. That's what I've been waiting for. It's Tsukuni coming through. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Soundboard will include the Anantha joke. Well, if not, I'll add it right now. So, what's got 32 teeth and holds back the evil dragon Anantha, guys? My zipper. Although, if you want a topical, you could say, what's got 32 teeth and holds back Tech Genus Screw Serpent. As a weeb, I can say you pronounced it wrong. Kashmir, feel free to correct me. Is it Tsukune? Ga, sister. Time to play. Zoo, Baba Bancho. Ga, coat. If I have a Ga in play, I can special summon this. Or something. Utopic Onomatopoeia. Alright, rank 6 XEs. Are we going to see the Photon Strike Bouncer? No, it's Consolami telling... M7. That shiny M7. Going to detach the Utopic Onomatopoeia. Grab the Utopic Onomatopoeia. This is a 21 card Odeon. Gotta suspect Shiranui here. And that's going to be the turn from Shao's. 3 cards in hand, 1 set in the back row, and Coat and M7 on the board. 1 set in the front, 2 set in the back, 3 set in the back. And passes it on over to Shows. That's endless trap hell, alright. That is the optimal play from Shiranui. M7 immediately going to detach that sister. First play says get that set card out of here. Do draw was the bluff set from Shows. Going to discard the Utopic Onomatopoeia, draw 2 more cards. He now has 5 in hand. The code can actually bring back the Utopic Onomatopoeia for basically a free draw 2. Says, I laugh in the face of discard costs. Zubaba Bancho, Gaga Coats effect activates. He is indeed going to bring back that Utopic Onomatopoeia. Resling says, wait, PH Hines casting for PH? Wait, am I still PH Hines in the Discord? I've been kicked off that team long ago. I am in the... Oh my gosh, what a disgrace. Bro, Beastie kicked me out so long ago. He said I was ugly, I didn't know what I was talking about, and then my mom dressed me funny, which is absurd because she hasn't dressed me in, like, weeks. Floodgate Trap Hole, gonna put that Utopic Onomatopoeia face down. Ga Bolt. Gonna target another back row card. It's a second Floodgate Trap Hole. What a hit! Sets 1. Sets 2. Sets 3. He says, who is Shiranui now, son? Now, this is threatening lethal on board. You have to suspect that that last back row is something. I mean, if it's a third Floodgate, this is a bad game for Shiranui. Tsukune is going to be in real trouble. But it's got to be like a Canadia or like a Fiendish Chain. Or like a different card. Breakthrough Skill, maybe? I could see Breakthrough Skill, actually. That would be bad. It's a Paleozoic Canadia is going to flip his Canadian Worm. So that is indeed 3 traps in the grave with a 66% chance of redrawing the Floodgate Trap Hole. Lo-Fi says WAD 1 time. These guys aren't Brazilian. 1 set in the front. 1 in the back. Alright, just the T set. Not going to use the Endless Trap Hell skill. Is he using it? I've seen some people bluff this and they're actually playing Draw Sends Dark. Which is wild. Mind you, I feel like he probably would have used that. I don't know. Flip summons the M7. Flood number 3? One thing I've seen as of late is extra deck from Automat with 2 Malevolent Sins, and then they also play the Korbach and the Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger. So piercing damage here over a 0 defense. And these 3 different traps? What? Is that true? Has it always been like that? Am I, like, mental? I have not played enough enough Endless Trap Hell if that's true. Oh my. Alright, Gaga Coat gonna swing on the face down. Paleozoic Canadia once again. Will he be bringing back the Canadia from the grave? It could be chain block. If Shao's has a spell, he could chain block it. It's up to him to decide whether or not that's the play he wants to make. No, not going to be chain block. He's going to end the chain right there. Paleozoic Canadia going to be chained to the Canadia. I also am pretty sure it's just 3 traps, but hey, you know, I could be wrong. I've been wrong once before. It was years ago, but you know, it happened. And I'm not too proud to admit that I was wrong once before. It's Ritual Beasts once again. Spiritual Beasts cannot hawk. It is not even Shiranui, dude. No, of course not -1. That'd be absurd. But you know, maybe it has. Maybe this is the second time ever. You know. Spiritual Beast Tamer Winda gonna be banished from the game. Resling pointing out the probably correct reason why he didn't use Endless Trap Hell, which is that he would not have had a Canadia to bring back as a body block. And that's why Resling gets paid the big bucks. It's an Elder and a Canahawk banished from the grave. He's going to go into the Ritual Beast Ulti Pedalfin. That is a lolly on a dolphin, ladies and gentlemen. That's fine. I just expect in the mail to see within the next days, because the next couple days, because express shipping is obviously implied here. Just a handwritten apology in blood. That's it. Bad aim gonna activate. Bad aim smashes that Elder off the board. Man, this guy hates old men. What? Here comes the Endless Trap Hell. Grabs back a nasty hole. Shuffles one back, and shuffles back a Canadian Worm. One set in the back row. You can only suspect that that is a floodgate. Zoo, Baba Bancho, Ga Coat, Flip Summon. Did he already use Head? No. Mind you, I think he also did use Skill twice. No, he has not. Auto play. Do draw. Going back to the deck. Here comes the Head. No idea what the back row is. It's alright, I was here for the elite reads, bro. Head, one set. Bro, I was totally going to ping you if you went 0-2. Alright, Head swinging in on the Hawk. That's a big Hawk down. M7 swings in, and that is game. Shao's moving up to 2-1 on the scoreboard, with Tsukune going 0-1. 7-5 score in favor of the Pharaohs as it stands currently. X Factor's not far behind with that 5 wins, though. They have eliminated half the team. They still only need to do half more. It could be done. Oh my gosh, they still have Beastie waiting in the wings. Pharaohs, my gosh. That's a Dark Magician player right there. And that is going to be a repeat used from Tsukune. He is going to bring Ritual Beasts back. Now, keep in mind, that was a bit of a surprise factor there. People probably thinking it was going to be Shiranui. But either trap deck is really fine. They brought 2 Ritual Beasts, though. What do I think of Yuma's fashion sense? I think it's fantastic. I mean, I was actually going to have my hair just like that for the match, but I couldn't get my webcam working. And I didn't have, like, Astral to sit behind me, so I was just going to, like, throw a sheet over my girlfriend's head and have her just float around behind me. But that ended up just looking like, well, it just looked bad, and I wasn't gonna have that. She had this idea of like making a cone out of some paper and putting it on her head, but it really just made the look all wrong. Ga, sister. Time to play. Zoo Baba Bancho. Ga, coat. And here comes the M7 once again. This seems to be the go-to play for Shao's versus back row decks. Did I just watch this game? He didn't even detach anything to add a card back to the hand. He just said, I'm summoning M7, and it's staying there. That's my play. Alright, so Elder and Winda, pretty good combo cards there. Elder with the normal summon. Now, if anybody was wondering why Shao's might not have just gone straight into Bouncer here. Now, Bouncer does not stop the Ritual Beast Tamer Elder effect. It's actually just a continuous effect. As long as it's been on the field, can't do anything about it. So it really wouldn't have done much here. And M7 can definitely deal with an ulti pedal fin. It can force it off the board and bring its materials back. So wise play from Shao's there. A grizzled vet. Grabs the ambush. So it's just ulti Canahawk. 2 sets. 3 sets. Arthur says, I hope Shao's loses. Actually, he says, I hope Shawaz loses. Do, draw. Discards the Utopic Onomatopoeia. Night Fox! Yo, thanks for the raid, Night Fox. What's up, my guy? Alright, M7 effect activates. Ga, sister gets detached from the M7. Just tosses his sister away. Just like that. He's going to target the window. Says, go back to the hand. Forces the ambush early. Says, I know where that was. Eliminates one of the back row right off the top. Nice little +1 off the ambush there. Alright, Mystical Space Typhoon targets the deck side back row. It was a Floodgate trap hole. We've definitely come to suspect Floodgates from Tsukune. Kinda wish I had voice lines on, man. Odeon voice is just so good. Let's see. Character lines on. You took the bait. Love it. That's what I'm saying, Resleen. He said it. Perfect. Everybody loves Yuma voice lines. There we go. What should our next move be? Ah, it's amazing. Crank this up. Let it reverberate through my eardrums. Endless trap heck. Adds the floodgate trap hole back to the hand. Says, you can't destroy me that easily. And Bush goes back to the deck, as does the Paleozoic Canadia.
I summon a monster in attack position.
Winda hits the board. That's a double Winda board.
A new horror awaits.
Here comes the Ulti Aplio.
Set my card face
One more set in the back row. Two sets in the back row. One of those is a floodgate trap hole. My scouter says so.
cut you down. My monster attacks.
A swing in hits that Zubaba Bancho Gaga coat. Now these monsters can tag out now. We do have two materials. Alright, two cards in hand from Shao. Still one set in the back row. M7 with a live effect. We do know there's a floodgate trap hole on the side of Tsukune. Graveyard for Shao's is as follows. Onomatopoeia, Dodo Draw, Sister, MST, and the Coat. Two windows banished for our friend Tsukune. And he does have the Elder in the graveyard. And straight into the battle phase we go. M7 going to swing in on the Ulti Aplio. Just going to tag out to stay safe. Bring back those two windows. This one's got a Pikachu on her belt, man. It's weird. Did they ask permission for that? Check the IP, Konami. Kanahawk goes to the grave. That's one down. So do Ritual Beasts play rank 4s now? Because, like, you could totally rank 4 with these dudes. It's going to be the ulti. Petalfin cannot be destroyed by card effects. My turn. No, it's my turn! Cranky little boy. Alright, we are on turn 7. Not my Duel Links. Seven to 5 on the scoreboard. Each team still with a repeat remaining. I could see Roach. Roach makes sense to me. Direwolf would be kind of cool because you could like. What's Ulti Aplio? It's a beast, right? So you could like. No, it's a pyro. What the heck are these things, man? The Aqua's the only one that makes sense. I thought maybe like this was a winged beast. And then you could like target it with wolf and then tag out for a good play, but nah.
Oh, it's my turn. I draw.
This is how we will win.
Mana play. Gonna send back the glove. Am I feeling the flow? Nah, that was a couple weeks back, but she's good now. Ga bolt! So it targets the deck side back row. It's a bad aim. That was a mistake indeed.
My trap activates.
Oh, but he hits the Utopic Onomatopoeia.
I set a card.
That's a mistake.
Petalfin gonna tag out. Two windows coming through.
And now, I special summon a monster. Come out.
I end my turn.
Oh, the spiritual beast Pedalfin. This is where things start to get interesting. Pedalfin makes to the board.
Monster's effect activate.
Uses its effect, banishes a card from the hand, bounces back a deck side back row card of the new set. Goes off without a hitch. He did banish the Ritual Beast Tamer Elder. Now with a couple different names banished, he's got some plays available. Here comes the Ulti Canna Hawk. Now he's going to search some cards. And we can all sleep for a bit, because this is going to go on a while.
Effect activate. Come forth. Come out. I special summon a monster.
Hey guys, does Shaz play Lava Golem in his Automat deck?
My monster's effect activates.
Bounces back the other back row card.
Come forth. I exceed summon a monster.
There comes the Malevolent Sin. So that answers my question about the extra deck with the Exceeds monsters, and that is going to be game. Shao's with a very respectable 2-2 score, continuing the legacy of the Pharaohs. And we do see Tsukune going to 1-1 on the scoreboard. 7-6 on the scoreboard. Ever close is this war.
Two attributes that you do not possess.
Man, Odeon's a savage, dude. Alright, so remaining for the Pharaohs, we have Beastie Mario and Dish. That's dishonorable, so maybe we could just make that Disho? Would that be okay? We just call him Disho? Get Disho coming into the table? That sounds way cooler. Guys in the chat, we have a couple players left. What decks do you think remain, and what can take on the threat that is Ritual Beast with Endless Trap Hell? James the Sauce says, I wonder who they got playing under Dish's name. What? Dish? Dish is playing under Dish's name. Can't hop. Take him back. Search a card. I don't like your implications, Mr. Sauce God. We are Sauce Brethren. My bad, wrong chat. I've watched Dish play a few times in VC, and he's a very consistent player. Very proud of the boy. It's going to be Breasty Mario coming through for the Pharaohs. Let's get this underway. Love this guy. Big fan of Beastie. What did who just say? What? Beastie loading in with Yami Yugi. Man, everybody's got these treasure map maps, and I kind of wish I farmed this event more. I don't know if I have this.
It's not whether
Oh, Beastie with the W. We're going to have to check to see what happened there. Alright, let's take a look. It looks like it might have just restarted already. Or they're taking screenshots. It's hard to tell. Sukune's on the bottom now. Interesting.
I shall bury all who stand in my way. Prepare. Duel.
Alright, this one seems to be going on now. Oh, Lupine banishes the roar and the dark. Y'all, Biamuto, what's going on, my guy?
All right. I special summon a monster.
Hawk, Hawk. Rank 6 exceeds. Here comes the Ptolemy M7. And that's going to be the end of the turn. Lupine and M7. Now, imagine if M7 was a quick effect. Alright, here comes the Elder. Does he have the Hawk? Does he have the 2-card combo? He has it!
I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates.
Yano says, Beastie playing? Is this 2018?
And now, I special summon up my monsters.
Alright, here comes the ulti Apelio.
Come forth. I special summon a monster. Come forth. I special summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. A new horror awaits you. I special summon a monster.
Alright, here comes the ulti Kenhawk. Oh boy, is this ever boring. What, they hear us coming back and they're like, hey, let's make an extra long stream for Heinz on his first time back in like a year. Play 2 frickin' ritual beasts. And witchcrafters. Don't you guys know this is just Thunder Dragons and Automots? Like, should be like honor. I like the plays though. Apelio going to get the banish off. Gotta admit, I'm a big fan of solitaire decks when I'm playing them. I like playing things like Ritual Beast. I liked Crystron. I like the new TG deck. I like Thunder Dragons. But sometimes watching them can be a little bit annoying. 2 sets in the back row from Tsukune.
My monster's effect activates.
Gotta target down that ulti Pedalfin. Force it to tag out.
Look upon your doom. My monster's effect activates.
And he will go back into the window. And the Kanahawk. So he'll leave the Elder and the Apelio banished.
Come out. I special summon a monster.
Beastie needing to plan out his turn has to deal with both of these back row, as well as the floating effect of the window. Currently Kanahawk, not much of a threat, but definitely something you kind of want to get rid of because it's just going to aid in continuously searching. Putting it in the grave would definitely be the best option if there wasn't a potential ambush set. We do know he added it to the hand last turn, so Thunder Dragon Hawk going to use its effect. Brings back Thunder Dragon Roar from the graveyard, so the same number of light and darks will remain in the graveyard. It's double light now. What's that, Nightbot? A fantasy league back in Team Wars? Check out that link for more info. Alright, so gonna swing in, clear that Kanahawk. Now, like I said, we definitely know that there's an ambush set, so it's not going to be gone for long. Window will float into another monster from the deck or extra deck. And it's going to be the ulti Petalfin from the extra deck. And the tag out, he's going to bring back the Aplio and the Elder. In the end phase, the Aplio can actually banish another card from the graveyard. Probably going to be that Canna Hawk. It is indeed. Keep in mind that any of these can only be special summoned once per turn, so he's got to plan his turns. How's my fantasy league? I haven't had a fantasy since that Ludacris song back in like the early 2000s. Alright, here comes the Petalfin. Once again, he's going to start bouncing some stuff. He aimed straight at that M7. So awkward to watch the bouncer get bounced. And give him a taste of his own medicine right there. And we can sleep for a little while because Canna Hawk combos are indeed going up. Alright, here comes Pinky and the old man. He's gonna grab Lara. Lara, my favorite of the Ritual Beast Tamers. And the Dragon Roar gonna go back to the hand as well. So that's 2 bounces from the Petalfin. That is the limit of bounces as far as I know. That can be used in a turn unless you play 2 of them. What kind of madman? Alright, ulti Aplio. Oh, cool, here comes some windows now. Great. Now that's both windows on the board. No more windows can be special summoned. Here comes the rank 4. It's the M7. No, not M7. Malevolent Sin, number 70. And that's going to be game barring any hand traps. What do we have? 2,300 goes in. 2,400 goes in. No hand traps for Beastie. And that's going to tie the score right here.
Congratulations.
God, just like win faster with Ritual Beast, man. Like what? Ugh. Took so long for one turn. It's killing me, man. What happens if I get all sleepy? Do y'all really want to hear me snore on the mic? Just... I don't want to go to school, Mommy. So BC loading up the second deck, or deciding whether or not the Pharaohs want to burn that second repeat. Maybe Dish has something juicy in the back they might want to save that repeat for. Let's see how this plays out. Beastie's back on the table. He's off the table. This guy's on and off the table like he works at the Coyote Ugly bar. Huh? That's an old reference. Alright, let's get right into it. Beastie back on the table. Does not look like there's going to be a repeat. Wrestling, why are you so toxic today? Sukune gonna be going first with Ritual Beast. Let's see if he opens the 2-card combo once again. It's a Ritual Beast Tamer Elder. Does he have the Hawk? He's got the Hawk. Alright, he knows this combo like the back of his hand. Prismatic Aplio. Yeah, look, he's doing that thing again. Yeah, check it out. Well, the man knows how to open the cards. And he's playing them well too. You can't say he's not playing them well. That ulti Petalfin, or the regular Petalfin with the spider combo, definitely coming up for him. You bounce 2, come in with the banish. It's good stuff, man. It's a good deck for rank 4 plays. One set in the back row, that's going to be it. Now, he did not add the ambush to his hand this time. And we definitely know from watching Tsukune play that he likes to add it early on. Now, in this situation, that might imply that he already had it in the hand and just fueled up his banished pile in his hand with Ritual Beast cards that weren't ambush. We also have yet to see any of the bond or the other spell from him. The Dragon Knight's Path activating Galloping Gaia. Reveals the Curse of Dragonfire. I feel like Gaia would like to go first in this matchup. Gaia the Magical Knight gets a special summon 8 level 5 dragon monster from the hand. He's going to choose the Curse of Dragonfire, unsurprisingly. Going to activate the effect. Probably not the one to destroy his own field spell. And here comes Gaia, the Magical Knight of Dragones, and it's prismatic. Dragon's Mirror. This is looking mighty good for Gaia here. Does he have the field spell? He is going to use the, not the field spell, the continuous spell. He does indeed play the continuous spell. A lot of players opting to forego it for more tech space. It's going to come through here to Gaia the Dragon Champions. Keep in mind that he will not be able to activate effects in the battle phase if he makes it that far. Here comes the Spiral Spear Strike. Sky Galloping Gaia is a great way to deal with the ulti Petalfin. One set in the back row as well. It looks like ulti Petalfin deciding on whether or not it wants to tag out. It pretty well has to, if you ask me. But this is looking pretty bleak for my friend Tsukune here, if you ask me. I know very little, and I do think that that is an ambush set. So I think he'll probably live. Still one card in the hand from Beastie. He does have piercing damage in window, will not float due to the effect of the Galloping Gaia. We do make it successfully to the battle phase now. Alright, Sky Galloping Gaia, the Dragon Champion, moves that Canahawk into attack position for some reason. Why did he do that? Isn't that less damage? Oh, because it's lethal. He didn't GAF. Soldier Gaia gets this man out of there. I mean, it didn't matter overall, but like... Alright, BC now 1-1 on the scoreboard. Moves the Pharaohs back in the lead, 8-7. And that is going to mean Zilu will be forced to come in for the X Factors as the anchor. So everybody give Zilu your energy. Wish him luck. They still do have a repeat if they feel like they can streak with that first deck that Zilu sends in. But for some reason they lose to Gaia. They still have a chance. Trap says it was BM. I feel like Beastie is a dirty yes clicker. Neg1 says so the war will be ending within the day. If it's not over by the time the date changes, I don't know, man. I really hope there's more TGs. Yo, my boy Brim's in the chat. Low timer on turn 2. Okay, fair enough. Yo, my boy DLL, what's good, dude? Man's got more L's in his name than he takes in the game. It's good to be on, my man. I'm happy you weren't streaming the same time I was, so that way I can watch your stream when you're on. You know? Gotta give a big shout out to Duel Links Lounge in the chat. Great streamer and also a great caster for Team Wars. Make sure you click that link when you see his name pop up in your Discord. You can totally skip any of the other casters though. They all suck. It's basically just Duel Links Lounge and of course myself. That's the only ones you have to. I'm joking, of course. All the casters are actually fantastic, and we're lucky to have them all as part of the broadcast team here at Duel Links Team Wars. Zilu made his way to the table. Oh, we got the Pokey Draco. Shout out to Guns, man. My Baggios. Any Baggios in the chat? With the Pokies. Some of you longtime viewers might know this, but I'm actually, from topping a Guns tournament, have a signed Pokey Draco card from the man himself.
It's time to duel.
Duel!
It's my turn. From my
Bresty going first. Opens the Galloping Gaia field spell.
spell activates. Here I go.
Here comes Gaia, the Magical Knight.
I'm counting on you. My monster's effect activates.
Looks like a potential Onomot matchup. We do have a 20 card Yuma and Astral.
Now's the time.
It's the battle of the protagonists. Gaia, the Magical Knight of Dragons in defense.
My turn.
Look at the prismatics on this guy.
I draw.
I can smell the money. Automata play. Ga bolt. Return to the deck. Let's see what he goes for. Gaia ditched Seabiscuit for a dragon. True, he took Seabiscuit out behind the barn with a 12 gauge. He's like, I got a dragon now, my guy. So took him for a walk to the glue factory.
I'll set a card. I'll set a card.
2 sets in the back row, 3 sets in the back row. There's no way you're ending your turn like that, my friend. It's the end phase. Onomot triple set. We are playing Onomot control. He plays Dododo draw, Utopics, and a bunch of back row. That's it. It's a stall deck, but it's with an Onomot draw engine. he shows off his curse, his Dark Flare Dragon. That's what that thing's called. Thanks for nothing, chat. You could have saved me there. Soldier Gaia, the Fierce Knight. This board state looks very simple. One monster on board, bunch of back row, but there are a lot of really interesting interactions that can be happening right now. Be interesting to see how this plays out. We know Beastie has that soldier guy in the hand. He did search it. He has a light and dark in the grave. Could summon a Dark Flare Dragon at any moment. Soldier Gaia does have a fusion monster on the board. He can dodge any kind of targeting effect. Yo, John Stranger, what's good, my guy? It's good to see you. Beastie thinking long and hard about what he wants to do. Gaia, the Magical Knight of Dragoons, activates its effect, targets the extra deck side back row. It's a Book of Moon, not going to be flipped up here. Banishes 2, here comes the Dark Flare Dragon. It's also prismatic. What? How is this guy's deck so shiny? Paleozoic Canadia. Gonna flip down that Dark Flare Dragon here. Now, keep in mind, had he flipped down the guy at the Magical Knight of Dragons after it had been switched to attack position, it would not have been able to be flipped back face up because it can't change battle positions more than once in a turn. So he wouldn't have been able to use back row in the battle phase. Can't now. Gonna swing in with that guy at the Magical Knight of Dragons. Will we be seeing a Forbidden Chalice at some point here? We do indeed. Here comes the Chalice. 3k damage to the face. Is he going to push for lethal with that Soldier Gaia? Or is he just going to let it chill? He's going to let him chill on 1000. So this does restore the guy, the Magical Knight of Dragons effect. That's true, Andrew. But he probably paid for it anyway, you know? So now Gaia, the Magical Knight of Dragons, has its pop restored. Book of Moon once again gonna stop that interruption. Still has to contend with one back row though from Beastie. On him on the play once again. And he's going to grab the Zubaba Bancho Ga coat. Yeah, that's what I said, Yuma. Damn, man. Straight into a Book of Moon. Do we have the wind? No, we have a lance though. Coat gonna bring back the Utopic Onomatopoeia. Alright, interesting board state. We do know the card in Beastie's hand if you've been paying attention. Here comes the Exeeds play. Rank 4 Exeeds. That's taken a long time. Here comes the Malevolent Sin. The most malevolent of the sins. The most malevolent sin is probably just murder, right? Like, can't get much malevolent than murder. So it's just number 70, murder. Which I think is a better name, honestly. Oh, here we go. He goes into the Digital Bug Core Badge. Now this is a really interesting interaction here too, because he can target down. Okay, he's gonna go for the dark player. All right.
I set a card.
One set in the back row.
This. My monster attacks.
Here comes Soldier Gaia, the Fierce Knight.
Effect activates. Now's the time. I special summon a monster. I expected you to do that.
Soldier Gaia, the Fierce Knight will be switching the Corbage to defense position here. Now this will refuel the Corbage, giving it the Malevolent Sin back as a material.
I end my turn.
Bob, be
Okay,
careful.
here I go. I draw.
That Corbage easily could have been left in attack position. Soldier Gaia, you can click no.
My monster's effect activates.
Soldier Gaia gonna tribute itself. This will grab a level 7 Gaia monster from the deck to the hand. Oh, it's level 7 or higher Warrior monster. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. I didn't realize it can tutor any of them. That's neat. I haven't read it since it released. Alright, Gaia the Magical Knight added to the hand. And is revealed for Galloping Gaia. Pluses on pluses.
All right. I summon a monster. My monster's effect activates.
We thought Rhoda was buzzed.
Counting on you. I special
Yeah.
summon a monster.
Curse of Dragonfire straight into the Book of Moon.
Check out my set card.
Gonna put down the Curse of Dragonfire.
Play spell.
Gaia will be clearing that core beige.
You have not lost yet.
Top deck situation for Zilu. Also 1,000 life points remaining. Playing into one back row, but he rips the head off the top.
Make your effect.
That sounds painful. And it's a Forbidden Chalice. I was about to ask if that's what it was, and it is indeed. But that's a 2,500 head, man. That's a big boy.
Go, Gaga head. No matter how bad it gets.
Beats the alternative, but still, kind of a rough spot for BC now. Basically in a top deck situation. Can he draw something to get himself a search off that Galloping Gaia?
I end my turn.
Just gonna end the turn like that.
I know. My turn.
Both players essentially in a top deck situation here. One card that matters on the board each, unless that Galloping Gaia can get some fuel. One more set in the back row for Zilu. It's a bit neck and neck here in the
I
duel.
end my turn.
Just gonna end the turn, gonna leave that Curse of Dragonfire sitting right where it is.
I draw.
We know that BC plays Dragon's Mirror. Curse of Dragonfire flipping up.
Time to battle.
Gonna go into the battle phase. Yo, Dom, what's good, my guy?
Here we go. I attack with a monster. From my hand,
Forbidden Chalice.
a quick play spell.
Boosting up that Curse of Dragonfire. Clears the head.
My turn.
I know. I draw.
3,800 life points remain for BC. Very difficult to get lethal here if you are Zelu. Don't know that it's impossible, though.
It's not
No, it's just going to be the scoop. Beastie takes it just like that. 9-7 in favor of the Pharaohs. 2-1 score for Beastie. Zilu on a 0-1 score as it stands. Yo, Medina, what's my god doing? How are you? Should have been attack. Curse of Dragonfire beat down the ultimate new meta. Absolutely. Oh, you know, Medina. Just, you know, casting a Pharaohs game. I was hoping to see them lose since Beastie dropped me off the team, but hey, looks like they're in the lead. Beastie betray. Alright, Zelu back on the table will be our bottom player. He is on his last deck as the anchor. There will be no repeat. He is going in with his second deck. Let's see what he's brought. And keep in mind that Pharaohs still have Dish waiting in the wings, and it appears to be Harpies. Coming from Zelu, he will be going first here.
Check this out. Yugi, duel. Here I go. From my hand.
It's not Harpies, it's freaking Triamids.
My field spell activates.
Yo, nobody's using cards in the battle phase now, my guy.
A monster in attack position. My field spell activates.
This is straight guerrilla mode. You in the battle phase, you attack, and that's it. Straight monkey mode, but no back row coming out from Triamid here. He does seem to have access to the Sphinx. Awkward spot, though, with Galloping Gaia on the board. No way to clear it. Sphinx really doesn't have a way to come out. Curse of Dragonfire. Oh my god. Beastie's gonna click yes on Curse of Dragonfire? Am I understanding this correctly? That's illegal. Beastie does seem to be thinking about his play here. I know that making a play with Gaia can be very difficult. Do such different things every game, you know, it's got so many different lines you can take, like, oh, do I normal summon the one monster that I can normal summon that's in my hand, and then special summon the monster that it asks me to. Then you gotta decide whether you gotta click yes or no, and it's this whole mess, you know? There's all these, like, decision trees that these pro players really need to consider before they make these plays. I'm so lucky he's my friend, otherwise he's gonna kill me. Triamid Hunter gonna use its effect, dodge that Curse of Dragonfire effect. A Book of Moon going off here. Gonna flip down the Triamid Hunter. No, he's gonna split down Triamid Master. Very nice play from Beastie here, stopping the Triamid Master from getting its effect off. That makes way more sense than what I said.
Spell activates.
Cruiser will be able to grab another Triamid card from the deck. Fortress will be buffing the defenses. He's gonna grab another Triamid Hunter. Curse of Dragonfire effect now going off. Gonna fusion summon. Alright, Gaia the Dragon Champion, Gaia the Magical Knight of Dragons makes its way to the board. These shiny cards from Beastie really making their presence known here. It looks like we have a Dark Flare Dragon coming from the hand as well. One set in the back row, and that's going to be an empty board, plus a big buff for Guy the Magical Knight of Dragons, 5200 attack. And in he goes with the Dark Flare Dragon. So we know that our friend Zilu has the Triamid Hunter in the hand. Graveyard has a few field spells here, as well as a Master and a Hunter. So if he can get his hands on a Triamid Pulse, he's not in a terrible spot. Does have to worry that this guy, the Dragon Champion, does have a quick effect pop on him. And with no Fortress left on the board, he is susceptible to the pops. Hunter makes his way to the board. Does Beasties fear the Sphinx? His back row is susceptible to a Master Pop. 2300 attack for the Master. Treacherous Trap Hole one time. Don't let it be so. No, just gonna end the turn just like that. Master and Hunter on board. Still no back row here for our friend Zilu. It's not looking good. You definitely need something to protect yourself versus these guys. Hunter gonna use that effect on the King Golem. This could special summon another Triamid from the hand if he's got it. Man, is running out of field spells fast. That's a King Golem, 2 Cruisers, 2 Fortress down already. King Golem will get that special summon off. Is it the Sphinx? How big is this thing if it's Sphinx? No, it's not. It's Triamid Hunter. Yo, Woody with a host. Man, you guys finished first. 38 people coming from Woody. What's up, my guy? Imagine if you of you were already here from the multi-Twitch. What were the results? Who won, my guys? Uchihas has defeated the Rookies with a score of 10-8.
Let's battle. Playtime is over. My monster attacks.
Big hit from the Sky Galloping Gaia, magical Dragon Knight of Gaia Dragon Champions.
With a monster.
400 life points remain. Triamid Hunter going to use its effect in the end phase. Grab that Cruiser. So that's a whole lot of field spells down.
My turn. I draw. Okay. I summon a
Triamid Dancer. Finally we get some boosting going here. Gonna get some of those LPs back. Draw 1, discard 1. Got a 6 cards in the deck as well. Does Triamid really have a chance here? Sphinx gets discarded. I think this match is over, guys.
I set a card face down. My monster's effect activates.
Here comes the booster juice from the Dancer. She's wiggling around, dancing her way to get these boys swollen.
My monster's effect activates.
Guy just gonna pop that back row. And it was finally the Triamid Pulse, a little too late. And I'm thinking that's it, man. RIP the dream for X Factors on their first game of the season. But you know they'll come back. Oh, wait, there's a rank 3 Exceeds. It's the Zen Mains. He's not gone yet.
My turn is over.
Here I go.
Make your move.
I draw.
He said, I'm living.
Set a card.
If this face-up card on the field would be destroyed, you can detach one Xyz material from this card instead. That is a continuous effect.
Face down card. I activate a quick play spell. My monster's effect activates.
Wait, is that not a continuous effect?
I attack your life point
What?
directly.
Alright, it's over. What? I thought that was continuous.
Defeat will only make you stronger.
Alright, whatever.
You better
Cool.
watch out, kiddo.
I don't see a colon on that card text. It was negated with child. Where? What? That happened? Oh, it was. Look at that. Cool. I didn't see it. Yeah, I knew that. Beastie with the 3-1 score. Dish undefeated indeed. Swagonitis with a very respectable 3-2 score as well, playing TG. Nice little rundown of the match. Was able to 2-0 his opponent in the very first matchup. 10-7 final score in favor of the Pharaohs, but a very respectable showing from X Factors indeed. They brought Witchcrafters as well as 2 Ritual Beast and a Triamid. Some very, different choices than what we saw. They also brought a TG as their very first deck. Very interesting. It was in defense position, probably why I didn't notice. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed. Much love to everybody for stopping by. I'm happy to be back. I'll probably be back for about 1 game a week. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Congratulations once again to the Pharaohs and X Factors. I wish you the best of luck in the coming weeks of the season. I'm signing out. Don't forget to hit those socials in the chat. Follow Duel Links Team Wars on Twitter. Join the Discord. Subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe to the Twitch. Follow the OnlyFans. That's the only place where you can find exclusive naked photos. Limited time only, because you're not allowed to do that on OnlyFans anymore, but of the casters. Peace out, guys. Much love.